Alright, looks like we're getting into two parts. I thought this whole, 8-minute stop point was able to, basically stop. But yeah, I don't know why it's still doing that. I tried to stay away from it for a while and was hoping that won't happen again, but it did, so I'm sorry about that. But as I was getting into, I was talking about that we do have a matchup scheduled for SmackDown, and that is the return for Rated RKO, coming back as a tag team, going against Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. So in that match, we will have champion versus champion, and now number one contender versus number one contender at SmackDown. So that should be cool, and I'm actually looking forward for the return of Rated RKO. So that should be good with that. And speaking of tag team matches, we had another tag team matchup scheduled for Raw last night. We had the Nexus with Michael McGillicuddy and Husky Harris against Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov, and this was a non-title tag team match. This was alright, everyone getting involved in this. We see Santino, getting some, submissions here. We see the rights and lefts by McGillicuddy as well, so, McGillicuddy and Husky Harris getting involved in this tag team matchup as well. In the end, Husky Harris does get like a clothesline and I believe like a swinging type neckbreaker type of finisher onto Santino Marella and getting a defeat and winning in this match. So Nexus getting the win here. Now it looks like maybe sometime down the road that maybe Nexus will get the tag team title shot again, and bringing the tag team titles maybe back to Nexus, this time with CM Punk's Nexus. Maybe that'll happen, I'm not too sure, but anyway, that's what happened with that tag team match. Then we get into what we did get to see, basically Nexus versus Nexus, the Core versus Nexus, Wade Barrett against CM Punk, and John Cena as a special guest referee. It's pretty, excited that we did, finally get to see this. But the way how it turned out, it was pretty crappy in my opinion. I didn't like how it ended and the way how it turned out. Basically, John Cena really being a bad ref in this matchup and, slapping Wade Barrett across the face and basically taking down as well as CM Punk. John Cena then signing autographs, stuff like that. As bad as much they, with Wade Barrett and CM Punk, wanted to take out, John Cena after what they did, but they couldn't because John Cena is the ref, so they took their frustrations out on each other. As they were battling out, basically, John Cena went for the double disqualification and having them, counted out, and, the stipulation was, whoever lost the match will be out of the 40-man Royal Rumble, and whoever won it would be in the Royal Rumble. And basically, right after that, they're still in the Royal Rumble match. John Cena had to, then apologize, and we kind of got to see that, but, right after that, a brawl broke out, and we did get to see the, basically, as usual, Royal Rumble preview, Royal Rumble stuff like Battle Royal type of thing, brawl basically. So we did get to see that, so that was actually pretty cool on that, but the main event, could have been a lot more better. Maybe they should have saved it to, either the Royal Rumble or the night after the Royal Rumble to have, Wade Barrett and CM Punk. So hopefully if they do come across next time, hopefully it would be a lot more better than last night. So overall, Raw wasn't, that bad of a show. It was alright, for, final Raw before the Rumble. So that's it with that. Also, don't forget, in the hot seat, the first in the hot seat of 2011 will be tomorrow. We will have none other than good old S&D coming in, and originally I was supposed to have G-Man come in and be as the, the new guest host, but, things changed with that, so we will have S&D and even another guest host with us, so basically two guest hosts for in the hot seat this week, talking about, the Royal Rumble and other topics, that we feel that should be said. So, it's going to be a good show with that, so definitely, you guys are not gonna miss that. So, anyway, that's basically it with that. So we got the Royal Rumble coming up, so cannot wait. Let me know what you guys thoughts are. Who do you you know, what are you looking forward for in the Royal Rumble this year? Also, as well, you know, what are your thoughts on Raw? Did you like it? You didn't like it? What you liked about it? All that good stuff. And that has to do with the video. Sorry, it went to 2 parts, and hopefully, you know, we won't have that happen again. And as always, I will talk to you guys later on. Peace.